Over 65, your balance is failing. Here's why. Senior Health Wisdom.
You most likely aren't even aware that your balance is deteriorating every single morning. 1 in 3 seniors will fall this year. And for most of them, it started with something they did wrong the moment they woke up. You swing your legs out of bed, stand up quickly, maybe feel a little dizzy or unsteady, and think, oh well, that's just getting older. But here's the shocking truth. That morning routine is systematically destroying your balance, weakening your stability muscles, and setting you up for dangerous falls. Imagine instead waking up every morning with legs that feel strong and steady, never worrying about losing your balance when you stand, and moving through your day with the confidence that your body will support you. That's not wishful thinking. That's what happens when you fix this one critical morning mistake and add 6 simple balance-strengthening habits to your routine. Before we dive in, drop a comment below and let me know what city you're watching from. I love connecting with our community of seniors taking charge of their health. And if you want more content like this to help you stay strong and independent, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's dive into the morning mistake that's sabotaging your balance and the 6 powerful habits that will transform your stability starting today. The number 1 balance-destroying mistake seniors make happens within the first 30 seconds of waking up, and you're probably doing it right now without realizing the damage it causes to your stability system. Here's what's happening in bedrooms across America every morning. You wake up, immediately swing your legs over the side of the bed, and stand up as quickly as possible. Maybe you're rushing to the bathroom, or you just want to get your day started. But here's the thing. After lying horizontal for 6 to 8 HRs, your body's balance system is completely offline. Your inner ear, which controls your equilibrium, needs time to recalibrate to vertical positioning. Your leg muscles, which have been relaxed all night, are stiff and unprepared to support your full body weight. Your blood pressure is adjusting from lying down to standing, which can cause dizziness and disorientation. And your proprioception, your body's ability to sense where you are in space, is essentially asleep. When you rush this transition, you're forcing your unprepared balance system to suddenly take full control of a 150 to 200-pound body that's moving and shifting weight. It's like asking someone to drive a car the moment they wake up from a deep sleep. The result? That wobbly, unsteady feeling that makes you grab for the nightstand or wall. That momentary dizziness that has you worried about falling. That stiffness in your legs that makes every step feel uncertain. But here's what's really dangerous. This rushed morning transition doesn't just affect those first few minutes. It sets the tone for your entire day's balance performance. Your balance system relies on 3 critical components working together. Your vestibular system in your inner ear, your proprioceptive system in your muscles and joints, and your visual system. After hours of lying down, all 3 systems need a proper wake-up sequence to function optimally. Research shows that seniors who transition from lying to standing too quickly experience what's called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure that can cause dizziness and falls. But beyond that immediate effect, rushing this transition actually weakens your body's balance reflexes throughout the day. Your nervous system learns from repetition. When you consistently bypass the proper activation sequence each morning, you're literally training your body to be unprepared for balance challenges. You're reinforcing poor movement patterns and weakening the neural pathways that keep you stable. Studies from the American Geriatric Society show that seniors who take time for proper morning activation reduce their fall risk by up to 40% compared to those who rush out of bed. The difference isn't just in that moment, it's in how prepared their balance system is for unexpected challenges throughout the entire day. When you fix this morning mistake, you'll notice improvements within the first week. No more grabbing for support when you first stand up. No more morning dizziness or that unsettled feeling in your stomach. Your legs will feel more solid and reliable from the moment you get vertical. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you'll see these benefits extend throughout your day. Better stability when walking on uneven surfaces. More confidence navigating stairs. Quicker recovery when you do encounter a balance challenge. And that constant worry about falling? it starts to fade as your body proves its reliability day after day. Here's the proper morning sequence. Before you even think about getting out of bed, spend 30 seconds doing ankle circles while lying down. Then sit on the edge of your bed for a full minute, no rushing. During this minute, do gentle head turns left and right to activate your inner ear. Only then should you stand up slowly, taking another 10 to 15 seconds for the full transition from sitting to standing. This 2-minute investment in proper morning activation will transform your daily balance performance. Set a timer if you need to. Most seniors rush because they don't realize how little time this actually takes. If you're taking blood pressure medications, this gradual transition is even more critical, as these medications can increase orthostatic hypotension. If you have diabetes, be extra cautious as blood sugar fluctuations can affect balance. Anyone with inner ear conditions should consult their doctor about the head movement portion, though the gradual standing transition remains important for everyone. Your ankles are the foundation of your entire balance system, yet most seniors have lost 40 to 50% of their ankle flexibility by age 65. This simple morning routine will restore the ankle mobility that's essential for preventing falls and maintaining steady movement. Here's something most seniors don't realize. When your ankles become stiff and inflexible, your entire body compensates in ways that dramatically increase your fall risk. You start taking shorter, shuffling steps because your ankles can't flex properly for a normal heel-to-toe gait. You lose the ability to quickly adjust your foot position when you encounter uneven surfaces. Think about the last time you stepped on something unexpected. A small stone, an uneven sidewalk, or even just a thick rug. Did you feel that moment of instability? That wobble that made your heart race? That happens because stiff ankles can't make the rapid micro-adjustments that keep you upright during unexpected challenges. Without proper ankle flexibility, you also lose what's called your base of support. This is your body's ability to make small balance corrections by shifting weight through your feet and ankles. When these joints are stiff, your balance system has to work much harder, using larger muscle groups and more dramatic movements to keep you stable. It's exhausting for your body and much less effective. The worst part? This ankle stiffness gets progressively worse if you don't address it. Every morning you skip ankle mobility work, you're allowing these crucial joints to become more restricted, more painful, and less capable of supporting your balance needs. Your ankles contain proprioceptors, specialized nerve endings that constantly send information to your brain about your body's position and movement. When ankles become stiff, these proprioceptors become less sensitive and less accurate in their feedback. This means your brain literally has less information about where your feet are and how they're positioned. Research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity shows that seniors with good ankle flexibility have 60% better balance performance than those with restricted ankle mobility. The connection is direct. Flexible ankles can make quick, precise adjustments that prevent falls before they happen. Additionally, ankle flexibility directly impacts your walking pattern. Normal walking requires your ankle to flex upward about 20 degrees with each step. When you can't achieve this range of motion, you compensate by lifting your entire leg higher, shuffling your feet, or taking shorter steps. All of these compensation patterns increase energy expenditure and reduce stability. Morning is the optimal time for ankle mobility work because your joints are naturally stiffer after hours of inactivity. By addressing this stiffness first thing in the morning, you're setting your ankles up for optimal function throughout the entire day. Within 1 week of consistent morning ankle work, you'll notice longer, more confident strides. Your feet will clear the ground better, reducing that shuffling gait that increases trip risk. You'll feel more stable on stairs because your ankles can properly flex to accommodate each step height. After 2 to 3 weeks, you'll experience better balance recovery. When you do encounter an uneven surface or unexpected obstacle, your ankles will be able to make those quick adjustments that keep you upright. Many seniors report feeling more connected to the ground. That's your improved proprioception at work. Long term, this routine helps prevent the ankle stiffness that leads to more serious mobility limitations. You're essentially investing 2 minutes each morning to maintain mobility that could take months of physical therapy to restore if lost. Start while still lying in bed. Point your toes away from you, then flex them back toward your shins. Hold each position for 3 to 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. Then do ankle circles, 10 in each direction for each foot. Once you're sitting on the edge of your bed, place your feet flat on the floor and lift just your toes up while keeping your heels down. Hold for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. Then reverse it. Lift your heels while keeping your toes down. The entire routine takes less than 3 minutes and can be done in your pajamas before you even think about getting dressed. If you have arthritis in your ankles, start with smaller ranges of motion and gradually increase as comfort allows. Those with diabetes should inspect their feet during this routine, checking for any cuts or changes. If you have severe ankle stiffness or previous ankle injuries, consult with a physical therapist about modifications. But don't skip this routine entirely. As ard. Some movement is always better than none. Your core muscles are your body's natural corset, providing the stability foundation that keeps you upright and balanced. This 2-minute morning activation sequence will wake up these crucial muscles before you ask them to support your entire body weight. Most seniors don't realize that their core muscles essentially turn off during sleep. After 6 to 8 hours of lying down, these deep stabilizing muscles are in a completely relaxed state. When you immediately stand up and start moving, you're asking your spine and pelvis to maintain stability without the muscular support system that's designed to protect them. This creates a dangerous situation. Your balance system is trying to function without its primary stability platform. It's like trying to shoot a basketball while standing on a waterbed. Everything becomes much more difficult and much less predictable. You end up relying on surface muscles and joints to do work they're not designed for, leading to that feeling of instability and increased fall risk. Without proper core activation, every movement becomes a balance challenge. Walking becomes less stable because your torso can't maintain proper alignment over your legs. Reaching for objects becomes risky because your spine lacks the support to handle the shifting weight. Even simple activities like getting dressed or preparing breakfast become potential fall situations. Here's what's really concerning. This pattern compounds throughout the day. The longer you go without proper core activation, the more your body relies on compensation patterns that actually weaken your overall stability. You start moving more cautiously, which paradoxically makes you less stable because you're not challenging and maintaining your balance systems. Your core consists of multiple layers of muscles that work together to create spinal stability and pelvic control. The deepest layer, including muscles like the transverse abdominis and multifidus, provides constant, low-level activation that maintains your body's alignment against gravity. Research from the International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy shows that seniors with poor core activation have 3 times higher fall rates than those with properly functioning core muscles. The reason is clear. Your core is the foundation that allows all other balance strategies to work effectively. When your core muscles are properly activated, they create what's called intra-abdominal pressure, essentially turning your torso into a stable cylinder that supports your spine and pelvis. This stability allows your arms and legs to move freely and confidently because they have a solid base to work from. Morning core activation is particularly important because these muscles have specific activation patterns that need to be reminded each day. Unlike larger muscles that can quickly return to function, deep core muscles require specific, intentional activation to fire properly. Studies show that just 2 minutes of focused core activation can improve stability performance for up to 6 hours. You'll notice the difference immediately. Standing up from bed will feel more controlled and stable. Your posture will naturally improve because your spine has the support it needs to maintain proper alignment. Walking will feel more confident because each step is supported by a stable core platform. Within a week, you'll experience better balance during daily activities. Reaching into cabinets, bending to pick up objects, and navigating stairs will all feel more secure. That constant, low-level worry about losing your balance starts to fade as your body proves its stability day after day. After a month of consistent morning core activation, many seniors report feeling stronger from the inside out. Your endurance improves because you're not constantly fighting against poor alignment and instability. Activities that used to be tiring become easier because your body is working efficiently instead of fighting itself. Start while lying on your back in bed. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe in normally, then as you breathe out, gently draw your belly button toward your spine. Your chest hand shouldn't move. All the action is in your deep abdominal muscles. Hold for 5 seconds. Repeat 5 times. Next, still lying down, gently tilt your pelvis by flattening your lower back against the mattress. Hold for 5 seconds. Repeat 5 times. Then do modified marching. Lift one knee slightly while keeping your core engaged. Lower slowly. Repeat 5 times each leg. Finish sitting on the edge of your bed. Sit tall, engage your core, and hold for 10 seconds while breathing normally. This teaches your core to maintain activation while you're upright, exactly what you need for daily activities. If you have lower back pain, start very gently and focus on the breathing exercise first. Those with recent abdominal surgery should wait for clearance from their doctor. If you have trouble feeling your core muscles, try the exercises with a small pillow pressed against your lower back. This provides feedback to help you understand the correct muscle activation. Your eyes provide 80% of the information your brain uses for balance, yet most seniors never train this crucial vision-balance connection. This simple morning protocol will sharpen your visual balance system and dramatically improve your stability throughout the day. As we age, our vision naturally changes in ways that directly impact balance. You might have noticed that you feel less stable in dim lighting, or that you're more unsteady when walking from a bright room into a darker one. This isn't just about seeing clearly, it's about how your brain processes visual information for balance control. Many seniors develop what's called visual dependence, an over-reliance on visual cues for balance because their other balance systems have weakened. While vision is important, when it becomes your primary balance strategy, you become extremely vulnerable in challenging visual environments. Poor lighting, busy visual patterns, or sudden light changes can completely throw off your stability. Here's a scenario that might sound familiar. You're walking through a store with busy floor patterns, fluorescent lighting, and lots of visual stimulation. Suddenly, you feel dizzy, disoriented, or unsteady. That's your over-dependent visual balance system becoming overwhelmed and unable to provide reliable information to your brain. Without proper visual balance training, you also lose the ability to maintain stability when your eyes are tracking moving objects. Think about watching your grandchild run around the yard, or following a ball during a sporting event on television. These activities should enhance your balance system, not challenge it, but for many seniors, they become sources of instability and dizziness. Your visual system works with your inner ear and proprioceptive systems to create what scientists call the sensory triad of balance. When all 3 systems are working well and integrated properly, you have excellent balance in all environments. But when your visual system becomes dominant due to weakness in the other systems, you lose this balanced integration. Research from the Journal of Vestibular Research shows that seniors who practice visual balance integration exercises reduce their fall risk by 35% compared to those who don't train this connection. The key is teaching your brain to use visual information appropriately as one component of balance, not the only component. Morning visual training is particularly effective because your visual system, like your other balance components, needs daily calibration. After hours of closed-eye sleep, your brain needs to re-establish the connection between what you see and how you move. This calibration process determines how well your visual balance system will function throughout the entire day. The exercises work by challenging your brain to maintain stability while your visual input is changing. This strengthens the neural pathways that integrate visual information with balance control, making you more stable in all environments, not just optimal lighting conditions. Within days, you'll notice improved stability in challenging visual environments. That dizzy feeling in busy stores or restaurants will diminish. You'll feel more confident walking in dim lighting because your balance won't be completely dependent on perfect vision. After a week of consistent practice, you'll experience better balance while multitasking visually. Watching television while walking, looking around while standing, or tracking moving objects won't throw off your stability. Your brain learns to process visual information for balance without becoming overwhelmed or confused. Long-term, this training prevents the progressive visual dependence that leaves many seniors homebound in challenging lighting conditions. You maintain the ability to navigate confidently in various environments because your balance system remains adaptable and integrated. Start sitting on the edge of your bed. Keep your head still and move only your eyes. Claude Klaus. Look far left, hold 3 seconds, then far right, hold 3 seconds. Repeat 5 times. Then look up and down the same way. Next, hold your thumb out at arm's length. Focus on your thumbnail while slowly moving your head left and right. Your eyes should stay locked on your thumb while your head moves. Do this 10 times each direction. For the final exercise, stand safely next to your bed or a wall for support. Look straight ahead at a fixed point on the wall. Without moving your eyes from that point, gently sway your body side to side, then forward and back. This trains your brain to maintain visual focus while your body position changes, essential for real-world balance challenges. If you experience dizziness during these exercises, start with shorter durations and build up gradually. Those with inner ear conditions should be extra cautious and may want to do these exercises while seated initially. If you have significant vision problems, consult with your eye doctor about modifications. But don't skip visual balance training entirely. This even limited visual input can be trained to work better with your other balance systems. Weight shifting is your body's most fundamental balance skill, the ability to smoothly transfer your body weight from one foot to another while maintaining control and stability. This progressive morning practice will retrain this essential skill that many seniors lose without realizing it. Most seniors develop what balance experts call bilateral stance dependence. They become uncomfortable putting their full weight on one leg even for a few seconds. This might seem like a minor issue, but it's actually one of the most dangerous balance limitations you can develop. Think about everyday activities that require single-leg weight-bearing. Stepping up curbs, climbing stairs, getting in and out of cars, even just stepping over small obstacles. When you can't confidently shift your weight to one leg, all of these activities become fall risks. You start taking smaller, more tentative steps, which paradoxically makes you less stable. Here's what's really concerning. This weight-shifting limitation forces you to keep both feet on the ground as much as possible. You develop a shuffling gait, you have trouble with uneven surfaces, and you become terrified of any situation that might require you to briefly balance on one foot. This fear creates a vicious cycle where you avoid challenging your balance system, which makes it progressively weaker. Without proper weight-shifting ability, you also lose your body's natural balance recovery strategies. When you encounter an unexpected balance challenge, a trip, a slip, or an uneven surface, your body needs to quickly shift weight to your stable leg while repositioning your other leg for recovery. If you can't do this smoothly and confidently, a minor balance disturbance becomes a fall. The morning hours are particularly risky for seniors with poor weight-shifting skills because stiffness and sluggish reflexes make this limitation even more pronounced when you first wake up. Weight shifting involves complex coordination between your nervous system, your muscular system, and your sensory systems. Your brain has to quickly calculate where your center of gravity is, which leg is best positioned for support, and how to smoothly transfer weight while maintaining stability. Research from the Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation shows that seniors who practice progressive weight shifting reduce their fall risk by 45% within just 4 weeks. The improvement comes from both physical strengthening and neural retraining. Your brain gets better at coordinating these complex movements. When you practice weight shifting in a controlled, progressive manner, you're essentially teaching your nervous system to handle more challenging balance situations. You're building confidence in your body's ability to maintain control during weight transfers, which translates to better performance in all daily activities. Morning practice is ideal because your balance system learns best when it's not fatigued. The neural pathways that control weight shifting are most adaptable during morning hours, making your practice more effective and longer lasting. Within the first week, you'll notice more confidence during basic activities like stepping up curbs or getting out of chairs. Your stride will naturally lengthen because you're more comfortable with the single-leg support phase of walking. After 2 weeks, you'll experience improved balance recovery. When you do encounter an unexpected balance challenge, your body will automatically use appropriate weight-shifting strategies instead of panicking or grabbing for support. Within a month, this improved weight-shifting ability transforms your overall mobility confidence. Stairs become easier because you can confidently put your full weight on the lower leg while lifting to the next step. Uneven surfaces become manageable because you can adjust your weight distribution as needed. Start standing next to your bed or a sturdy surface for safety. Begin with simple side-to-side weight shifts. Shift your weight to your right foot. Lift your left heel slightly off the ground. Hold for 3 seconds. Return to center and repeat to the left. Do 10 repetitions each side. Progress to forward and backward weight shifts. Shift your weight to your heels. Lift your toes slightly. Hold 3 seconds. Then shift your toes. Lift your heels slightly. Hold 3 seconds. Repeat 10 times. As you improve, advance to single leg stands. Hold the wall or bed for light support. Shift all your weight to your right leg. Lift your left foot completely off the ground for 5 to 10 seconds. Build up gradually to 30 seconds on each leg. The key is progression. Start with what feels comfortable and gradually increase the challenge as your confidence and ability improve. Those with inner ear disorders should start with smaller weight shifts and always maintain light contact with a support surface. If you have significant arthritis in your hips or knees, focus on smaller ranges of motion initially. Anyone with recent injuries to legs or feet should get clearance from their healthcare provider before starting single-leg balance challenges. Balance isn't just about stability. It's about having the strength to recover when your balance is challenged. These progressive strength-building exercises will give you the muscular power to prevent falls and maintain independence as you age. Many seniors focus only on static balance, standing still without falling. But real-world balance challenges are dynamic. You need the strength to quickly step out of a fall, to catch yourself when you trip, or to recover when someone bumps into you unexpectedly. Without adequate strength in your balance-supporting muscles, even minor challenges can result in serious falls. The most critical strength deficit seniors develop is in what's called reactive balance, your ability to generate enough force quickly enough to recover from unexpected balance disturbances. You might have good balance when everything is predictable and controlled, but the moment something unexpected happens, your muscles can't respond fast enough or with enough power to keep you upright. This strength limitation shows up in everyday situations. You step on an uneven surface, and your ankle turns slightly. Do you have the strength to quickly adjust and recover? Someone opens a door as you're walking through. Can you generate enough force to avoid falling? A pet runs between your legs. Are your muscles strong enough to maintain control? Without specific strength training for balance scenarios, these everyday challenges become increasingly dangerous. You start avoiding situations where balance might be challenged, which creates a downward spiral of decreased activity, muscle weakness, and even poorer balance performance. Balance-specific strength training works differently than general strength training. You're not just building muscle mass, you're training your muscles to produce force quickly and in coordination with your balance reflexes. This type of training improves what scientists call rate of force development, how quickly your muscles can generate the power needed for balance recovery. Studies from the American Journal of Physical Medicine show that seniors who incorporate dynamic strength training into their balance routine have 65% better fall recovery success than those who only practice static balance exercises. The difference is dramatic because real falls happen quickly and require immediate, powerful responses. These exercises also improve your balance confidence by proving to your brain that your body can handle unexpected challenges. Confidence is a crucial component of balance. Varia. Seniors who are afraid of falling often develop movement patterns that actually increase fall risk because they're too cautious and tentative. Morning strength training for balance is particularly effective because your muscles are most responsive to strength stimuli earlier in the day, and the confidence benefits last throughout your daily activities. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice quicker reactions to balance disturbances. That moment when you step wrong or encounter an unexpected surface change, your body will respond more quickly and effectively to maintain stability. After a month, you'll experience significantly improved confidence in challenging environments. Crowded places, uneven sidewalks, and dynamic situations won't feel as threatening because you know your body has the strength to handle unexpected challenges. Long-term, this strength-based approach to balance training maintains your independence. By ensuring you can navigate real-world balance challenges safely, you're not just preventing falls, you're maintaining the physical capability to recover from the balance disturbances that are inevitable parts of daily life. Start with controlled challenges that safely stress your balance system. Stand near a wall for safety and practice controlled weight shifts with resistance. Say, shift to one leg and gently push against the wall with your hand to create a balance challenge your muscles must overcome. Progress to step-ups using your bed or a sturdy step. Step up with one foot. Pause to challenge your balance. Then step down slowly and controlled. The up and down motion with pauses trains your muscles to maintain control during dynamic movements. Advance to gentle perturbation training. Have a family member lightly and unpredictably touch your shoulder or back while you're standing, challenging your balance system to respond quickly. This simulates real-world balance disturbances in a safe, controlled manner. Always progress gradually and maintain safety supports until you're confident in your abilities. Those with osteoporosis should avoid high-impact elements and focus on controlled movements. Anyone with joint replacements should get clearance for dynamic balance training. If you have cardiovascular conditions, monitor your exertion levels and rest as needed between exercises. The key is challenging your balance system safely while building strength progressively. You can't improve what you don't measure. This simple 30-second test will become your daily balance barometer, helping you track improvements and identify potential problems before they become dangerous. Most seniors have no objective way to assess their balance performance. You might feel pretty good or a little unsteady, but these subjective assessments don't give you the precise feedback needed to track improvement or identify developing problems. Without objective measurement, you can't tell if your balance training is working. You might be doing all the right exercises, but not progressing. Or you might be improving dramatically without realizing it. This lack of feedback makes it impossible to adjust your routine for optimal results. Even more importantly, gradual balance decline often goes unnoticed until it reaches a dangerous level. Balance deterioration happens slowly. You might lose a little stability each month, but because the change is gradual, you don't notice until you're at serious fall risk. By then, regaining your balance abilities requires much more intensive intervention. Regular balance testing also reveals patterns that can prevent falls. You might discover that your balance is worse in the mornings, or that certain activities consistently challenge your stability. This information allows you to take preventive measures instead of waiting for a fall to reveal your vulnerabilities. Without consistent self-assessment, you're essentially flying blind when it comes to one of the most important health metrics for senior independence and safety. The single-leg stand test is one of the most validated balance assessments used by healthcare professionals worldwide. Research shows that your ability to stand on one leg directly correlates with your overall fall risk, functional mobility, and long-term independence prospects. Studies from the Journal of Gerontology demonstrate that seniors who can stand on one leg for 30 seconds have less than 5% annual fall risk, while those who can only manage 10 seconds or less have over 50% annual fall risk. This simple test is remarkably predictive of real-world balance performance. The test works because single-leg standing requires integration of all your balance systems: vision, inner ear function, proprioception, muscle strength, and neural coordination. When any of these systems is compromised, your single leg stand time decreases proportionally. Daily testing provides data that reveals trends and patterns impossible to detect otherwise. You might notice that your balance is consistently better after your morning routine, or that certain medications affect your stability. This information empowers you to make informed decisions about your balance training and daily activities. Daily testing provides immediate feedback on your balance training effectiveness. You'll see objective proof that your morning routine is working as your single leg stand times improve week by week. Within a month, you'll have enough data to identify your personal balance patterns. You might discover that your balance is better on certain days, after specific activities, or at particular times. This insight allows you to optimize your routine for maximum effectiveness. Long-term, daily balance testing serves as an early warning system for balance decline. Any sudden decrease in performance alerts you to investigate potential causes, medication changes, health issues, or environmental factors that might be affecting your stability. Perhaps most importantly, tracking your improvement builds confidence and motivation. Seeing concrete evidence that your balance is getting better encourages consistency with your routine and reinforces your commitment to fall prevention. Stand next to a wall or sturdy furniture for safety. Start timing and lift one foot completely off the ground, bending your knees slightly behind you. Keep your hands at your sides, not touching support, and look straight ahead at a fixed point. Hold this position as long as possible, up to 30 seconds. Record your time immediately. Don't rely on memory. If you can't reach 30 seconds, that's your baseline. If you easily reach 30 seconds, try the test with your eyes closed for added challenge. Test the same leg each day for consistency, and always do the test at the same time, preferably after your morning balance routine when you're most prepared. Keep a simple log with dates and times. Retest weekly with your non-dominant leg to ensure balanced development, but use your dominant leg for daily tracking consistency. Always test near a wall or support surface for safety. If you have severe balance limitations, modify the test by allowing light fingertip touch on a support surface. You're still getting valuable data about your progress. Those with inner ear conditions may find the test more challenging but shouldn't skip it. The information is even more valuable for monitoring your condition. Let's recap the 6 morning habits that will transform your balance and dramatically reduce your fall risk. First, fix that dangerous morning mistake by taking time for proper activation before getting out of bed. No more rushing from horizontal to vertical. Second, dedicate 3 minutes to ankle flexibility work that restores the foundation of your balance system. Third, activate your core muscles before asking them to support your body weight throughout the day. Fourth, train your vision-balance connection so you remain stable in all lighting conditions and visual environments. Fifth, practice progressive weight shifting to regain confidence in single-leg activities that are essential for daily living. And sixth, challenge your balance system with strength-building exercises that prepare you for real-world balance recovery. Finally, track your progress with the 30-second daily balance test that gives you objective feedback on your improvement. These aren't just exercises. They're your daily investment in independence, confidence, and safety. The small time commitment each morning compounds into dramatic improvements in your balance, stability, and quality of life. I challenge you to implement just one of these techniques for the next week, and let me know in the comments what you notice. Your balance can improve at any age. It's never too late to become more stable and confident. If this video helped you understand how to protect and improve your balance, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Next week, I'll be sharing the #1 exercise that prevents 90% of senior falls. You won't want to miss it. Remember, every morning is a new opportunity to build the balance and stability that keeps you independent and active. Your future self will thank you for starting today.